Hi guys, today we will be talking about SharePoint Managed Path. This slide which you see right now will help you to define Managed Path. You can specify the paths in the URL namespace of a web application to use for site collection. This is known as Managed Path. There are two types of Managed Path that you can create. That is explicit inclusion and wildcard inclusion. Let's see how we can understand explicit and wildcard. Explicit inclusion: when we do not want to create further site collection under the specified managed path, then we need to use this option. Explicit managed path allow a single SP site to be created at exactly the given URL. For example, if you are considering to create a new site for your company, you will be creating explicit inclusion. Wildcard inclusion: when we want to create further site collection under the specified managed path, then we need to use this option. Wildcard managed path allows unlimited sites to be created under the given URL. Let me show you the previous slide once again. So we can see this. Explicit have intranet.contoso.com/. So this URL cannot be extended as a root site. Okay, but wildcard can be extended like /sites. We can consider /teams. So after /teams, we can extend like HR, marketing, whatever we want, we can expand that. So this was a small definition about managed path. Now we will go into the labs. I will show you how to create managed path, how to delete them, and how we are going to use in site collection level. Now you can see in the lab, I have already opened up the central administration. In central administration, I clicked on manage web application, and I'm going to select one of the web application which I created. Let's say sharepoint.contoso.com. And over there's a button on the ribbon that called Manage Path. So if I click on Manage Path, this box will open up where we can see that there are several managed paths already created, like root, sites, and projects. So over here, I'm creating a new path called news. The type I'm selecting as explicit, and I click on Add Path. And I will create one more that will be teams, and that's a wildcard inclusion. This time I'm selecting, and I click on Add Path. So I have added two different paths. One is teams and one is news. One is wildcard and explicit. Okay. Now the remaining two, like projects and site, I don't need them. So I will delete from here. I will select the source, delete selected path. Now I have only three. Two are explicit, one is wildcard inclusion. I click on OK, and I'm going to see how it will come up in my site collection level. So I click on create site collection. Over here, I type the title as my news site, and I will select as /news. So if you see, this will be my top level site, root site, which I cannot extend that in future. I can only create it once. That will be called sharepoint.contoso.com/news. Okay. Now, if I select a different one, let's say team site. Team site, if I type over here, I will select teams, and I have a new box which help me to allow to create multiple different URL in root level area, top level area. So the site name will be sharepoint.contoso.com/teams/HR. Later I can come and I can create a new site called marketing also. So this is a small information about managed path. Thank you.